What's up, Internet? Welcome back to the Talos Principle, Isle of the Blessed. We made some significant progress in the last couple recordings, but we are still stuck on a couple puzzles in the green section. And I want to try to finish up the green section before moving on to the blue, but my word isn't 100% bond, so maybe we will give this a try and move on. I don't want to force it, because we've done pretty well at returning to puzzles after we've given up on them for the time being. This one's called the Cutoff Quandary, right? Yes. We've seen this puzzle before. I think the idea here is going to be that we have to intersect the laser in the middle. And the only way to do that, based on what I can see, is that we have two connectors on either fan on either side. And we have a clone version of ourselves here. And we send a laser up so that way it intersects directly with the laser. Now, technically, that doesn't need... It may not need to be both up on the fans, but I feel like that's the only way for the angle to work, where it will directly intersect with that laser in the center. So we're going to try it. I can switch over to clone. On this side, I have a connector, I have a driller, and I have a cube, as well as this platform, which was really like my point of contention on the last one. I honestly just forget how is possible to use the platform in this. Because I can't, it doesn't look like I can put anything on the platform. Maybe that's just I can't put anything on the platform without me holding it. But this is a weird one for this. Because theoretically, all I'd want to do, what I really want to do is put one of the connectors on a box, and the other one in the hand of the platform. So currently, what this will do is send it up. Now that works for me. I wish I could step through, but I cannot. Oh, I was gonna say, I can jam the... Yeah, I think the only reason the jammer is here is to jam the fans. So that one currently works, so I'm gonna just jam that, and now everything is on about this side. So really, the only thing that I would want to do here is try to get this connector onto me. So I'm gonna drop this. Maybe I just wasn't doing it right. And then let's have you raise the platform. I'm gonna have... Actually, oh wait, I can't do that. Maybe I have you hold on to platform. And... just so I can change things around without having to switch everything around. Alright, so I'm gonna jam that. Driller has to stay on this side, which maybe means that I should put... Come on, back this up. Okay, so... if I can hold on to this... Where and how can I put this connector on you? I need you to be more here. Hello. Okay, so there we go. Okay, that wasn't working the last time, but now I think I have it. So hold on, I just have to do this exact thing, but flip it. So, give me this. I'll give you this. I hold the platform. You take this. I'm gonna... Yeah, see, now it's not working. Why is this not working? Is it just because they're not close enough? Or do I need to be on a... Oh, I might have to be on the box. So hold on. So you drop this. Jam this. I'm going to quickly grab this one. That could stay. I'll take this. You take this. Oh, wait. I'm going to give you the jammer, though. Right. I hold the platform. You grab here. I'm going to take you. There we go. I think I have it now. So, let's do this one first. And then now we jam the other fan. And you come over here. Oh boy, where are you? Okay. Yes! Alright, cool. Yeah, I was worried at several stages there that I got something wrong. Or that, like, something messed up.
That I said something so sentimental, but it's nice that you're all here. One day all this will be a distant memory. A footnote in a billion years of human history. And that's all right as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to be famous. And I certainly don't want people building statues of me. I don't need that superficial nonsense because I know that what we did mattered. All of us together, in this one brief moment of time, had the chance to make a difference. And we did. We took on the challenge, and we didn't muck it up. I got to be a part of that. And no matter what comes next, I'll always be grateful.
Thanks, Melville. Alright, let's get this Barzai
I
piece.
often think about the strange inversion that occurred to the notion of progress. In the waning days of the old world, our ancestors came to believe that progress as applied to society was a myth, a narrative illusion. Despite their world changing around them, they believed that things must stay the same. Indeed, that things never really could change, even if most people wanted them to. And yet, in the arts, they began to see progress as the only true value. They no longer asked, is it beautiful? Is it true? Is it fun? Instead, they said, is it new? Does it break conventions? Does it subvert the old? They fashioned forms increasingly alien to themselves, pursuing something they could never find, because they were looking for it in the wrong place. To fully pursue truth and beauty, art must be liberated from the notion of progress. But this liberation could never be accomplished by art itself. Art does not precede the world, and it was always the world that had to be transformed.
So I'm going through the steps that got us to where we were before. Okay. Basically, with this puzzle, my assumption was that I have to take the connector out and into this area to grab the green from here. I don't think now this is going to work. I was correct. So, if I flip this... Yeah, because here's the thing. If I take this out of the equation, what that means is that the essential blue source that I have currently isn't... there's no way to grab from it. If I only rely on blue from here, I'm making it a critical gear in the machine. I need to somehow set this up where I could take the connector out still. See, that works. And then maybe if I did like the... If I found a way to do red and green... So yeah, so I had this, I think, the last time. So that actually works. But now the problem is positioning, because now I have to try to grab green, and it's covered by this red laser. So can I reposition this in a way that potentially I can? I think I could do something like that. So let's reset the puzzle to just get... I'm going to just reset the checkpoint. I think if I can get the green one in the corner there, and I can snipe it through the window for the connector, I'll have it. So let's try this one more time. Okay, and now this one is going to be very simply just as far back to the corner as I possibly can. And then let's take... So yeah, this is the problem here right now. I'm gonna need to grab... I need to get the blue here to start this. So to be able to do this idea, well, let's just set this up again one more time like this, and then the red and the blue idea works. That works. We know that works. But I want to move this back. But I think first maybe we set up the other one. So maybe we do red and green to blue. Now I have blue, so I could take this one. But yeah, that's gonna screw it up. That's messing up the whole process. How can I maybe think about this in a different way? I feel pretty confident that the connector has to be in there. That's kind of what I have to do. I make green. Because let me go through this one more time about what would happen if I tried to use a connector here. If I tried to use a connector here, or sorry, if I tried to use a converter here, it would mean I'd have to get blue and red into this device, which means that I would have to feed from there, which I can't see, and blue, which I can't see. If I can't see either of them from this position, it means that one of those would then be also a converter, because we have two converters, right? So if we have two converters, if we have the other one is our converter, it means that it would have to come from green as one of them, and that's not possible. So the converter is not the end goal thing. I need to be able to put this connector basically there. I need to put that connector there and receive green from somewhere. I think I have all the steps right in that, or at least I have all of the idea right. Now I just have to kind of figure out practically where do I place all of these devices to make this possible. So maybe I just come back with it. Let's just see what happens if I do something like that. And then the blue and the red are the only sources I have. I have to be within eye shot of both of them. Now I could be on this side, I guess. I could try to see. I can't see both of them at the same time unless I'm closer to the door. So maybe I just try from this side. Why not? And then from here, I could make red, technically. But I don't know how that would help me. Because now then I'm not replacing the connector. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create an idea where I'm replacing the connector. And I think this should probably come over a little bit. So if I did this, that is technically replacing the connector, but now again, I'm not... I wonder, can I... Would I be able to see it from there? If I took this out... Oh, it might be tight. Let's see. I can. There it is. I just had to back it up enough. Very good.
You know you don't have to solve the puzzles for me, right? I really don't expect you to.
No, I want to keep going. Like, I thought I'd suck a lot more, but I'm actually doing pretty well. How are you?
I tried building sandcastles. It's an interesting challenge, working with materials that lack sufficient structural cohesion. I can see the appeal. It's like the puzzles. You don't solve them because you have to, but because it's interesting.
I like it when you get all sciencey.
Aha, so you only want me for my intellect.
I like your fancy color scheme, too.
Oh, interesting. You know, maybe we should try that new data stream pairing protocol one of these days.
Pairing protocol? Why would we want... Oh. I mean, if you want, sure.
Wow, it's getting flirty up in here. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so, yeah, so we're flirty. I see a sprite. We did not really catch this yet, so I wonder if we can find it. It's off in this direction. That's towards the blue island. I think I'll see that as we go. The thing to do now, I think, is that green tower. We kind of breeze through those green puzzles pretty well. Yeah. I think I can be candid for a second and say, like, I sometimes get a little worried when I have stuff on video that I can't solve, because I'm like, well, I want to be able to solve it, and it's kind of a tough... It's tough to do this, because it's like you're forcing yourself to kind of progress through the game, and I always want to feel like I'm making progress, right? So it's always good to come back to these puzzles and be like, oh, I did do it. It's there. This is not going to work. Yeah. Let's do the cube first. No. Let's try this one. Yes. No. Ooh, tougher. No. Try going like completely opposite direction. No. Yes. Sometimes those are hard, and sometimes those are like a walk in the park. I always find those really interesting. Like this one is going to be easy, yeah. Like I don't understand kind of what makes these hard or not so hard. Curious if there's anything hidden down here. This is technically an island I didn't discover. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, I see. Because there's deep water around this, so I actually couldn't have come here. Okay. I don't think so. Most of in the main game, where the laser towers were never really had any secrets or anything like that. Maybe Easter eggs that I didn't see, but yeah, nothing significant usually in any of these. All right, here we go. So let's pull the lever.
You've activated the second lighthouse. Good job. Oh, you may be wondering why I took inspiration from lighthouses. It is because they no longer have a function. Once we needed them to guide us to safety from the dangers of the sea. But now that we no longer fear the sea, they are free to be beautiful in and of themselves.
I love Lighthouses. Shout out to To the Moon, one of my favorite games of all time. That game has a very narrative reason why lighthouses exist in those games, and I love it. That game is great. Very different from this, though. All right, so we're going to move on to the blue section, but I realize I haven't really even gone past the cube yet. So let's take a look. Let's kind of see what's going on in and around this. Looks like I could just kind of walk up right now. Oh, this is wacky.
I think I have to activate the lighthouses before I can solve this.
Yeah, I know.
Which is good because it looks terrifying and I'm not ready.
Oh. I see. Okay, so it's just gated off. All right, great. Space to jump off. Whoa! Okay. Yeah. Not a lot to say. It's just a big structure, I think. But let's go to the blue section. I'm excited. More different puzzles. I'm glad to not be stuck in the same kind of loop of puzzles. Here we go. Let's try blue 1. Oh, I like these buildings. I didn't even really notice what we were looking at from afar, but this is cool. I wonder if we'll see Alcatraz over on this side, too. Okay, so we're at 1. Blue 1. The smoothie solution. All right, we got a red source. I see a receiver there. We have an RGB converter, 2 RGB converters, blue source. Okay, so this is going to be very simply, and then I take the green and I have blue first, right? So do this. Okay. Got you. So now I'll take this converter and snipe that one from here. And then I have another converter. This is a very similar puzzle to one of the ones we had in the main game. Unless there's a wrinkle at the end of this, which I think there is. Okay. So now we need a blue. Haha, okay. Yeah, this is definitely different. So, yes, I need a blue. So this is gonna, well, I could kill this green one. Or at least I could take out, this. So I think the goal here is going to be to shore up some of the connection points here, right? So like, what do I absolutely need to have active? I don't have a connector, so I think I do actually need this to play like this. And I definitely need the red one, so this may be what I have. The problem is obviously that this is now connecting off of itself. As in, I can't cross this line. And this will have to be here. And I don't have a red active to snipe this from back here, otherwise I would say that would be the move. Actually, I could just do that, I think, can I? And then I need a... What do I need? I need a blue? So I'd want to be grabbing a green. So this is kind of the same puzzle we were just doing, which is just that we have to reposition the green one. This one is less stressful, though, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of the same. This is the problem. This laser here is the problem. Because if I was able to cross it, it would be easy. Where did I put the... Oh, here it is. If I didn't do this, it would still be tough. Because I would still need... I can move this over. Okay, and then this makes... I could do green. I could do green real easy. And there's nothing else in here, right? Nope. Okay. I need a blue. I can't move this back beyond this. Because then I'll just be really blocking myself out. Let's do a quick reset, but keep all of our... Well, almost all of them. Okay, so red, blue is a green. Let's try to put that here. And then I need to open this up with blue, so let's kind of do that off to the side as much as we can. And then I need to open this up with red. Which, oh, well, I guess I could take it from this blue. No, don't. I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. It's just switching which blue source we take it from. Because now I could just do this. Yeah, okay, so that was what it was. It was I deselect from this blue source and I take it from this blue source. That's a good puzzle, actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, just it allows you to rethink where you're taking things from.
I wanted to thank you, Yakut.
Me? What for?
I know you had your misgivings about the megastructure and the theory of everything, but you've managed to embrace this new world with real enthusiasm. You've flourished. That gives me hope that I can do the same.
You can, Alcatraz.
I still see all the dangers, but what I realized is that control over nature means we get to save the people we love. We get to keep them with us, here, in the real world. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Philosophy, science, technology, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason any of it has any real value is because it means people get to live and to be together. Sorry about the rant.
Nothing to be sorry about. I've come to similar conclusions.
Anything it takes to save the family. All right, cool. I think this is where we're going to end off this episode on a good note, with a whole world to explore ahead of us. I will see you guys in the next one. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more episodes of this game and other puzzle games like it. We play a lot of puzzle games out here. Ooh. I don't know who that is. Yeah, we'll see you right back here on the next one. Thank you.